Hello, we're back with another skull identification. This time we're going to do it blindfolded. Ooh la la. Is this going to work? I don't know. We're identifying this skull that's under this box right here, and in the frame to the right, you'll get a close-up of the skull that we're looking at, and I'm going to bring out a few other skulls, I think, to give us some comparisons to help us understand the differences that I'm looking for. Okay, ready? Set, go. The box is off, hands on the skull. Here's a close-up. Do you have any guess right off the bat? What do you think this is? Remember that for later. Okay, I'm going to take the top jaw off. And first we're going to look at the bottom jaw. I'm going to take my fingers and rub it along that bottom jaw. I'm looking for any cracks or anything like that, or seams. I don't see anything, which is very helpful to us because fish, amphibians, and reptiles, like this python here, have lower jaws that are made out of bones that fuse together. Multiple bones fuse together along like lines like this to form that bottom jaw. Our bottom jaw doesn't have any of those, so we know it's not a fish, reptile, and amphibian. We can be pretty confident that this is a mammal, but what kind? Well, let's look at the top jaw. I think this can help us narrow it down. Where's my little thing? Okay, right now I'm looking for gaps in between those teeth, any really large gaps. I'm looking for stuff like this. This is the skull of a hare, like a rabbit. And you see how there's a huge gap in between those front incisors and the premolars. I don't feel anything in this one, so it doesn't have a gap. It's called a diastema, so we can eliminate rabbits. Deer also have those, and a lot of rodents. So we definitely don't have one of those. Something that really stands out is this pointy tooth right here. This is a canine tooth, which suggests that this guy eats meat. It's in the order Carnivora, so we can eliminate all herbivores and things that just eat plant material like beavers. So check out the back teeth on this beaver. They're really flat, and it doesn't have any canines. It's because it uses those back teeth to grind up that vegetation. So we know we definitely don't have an herbivore like that. So it's a carnivore. Can we eliminate anything else? I'm going to take my finger. I'm going to put it inside this orbital, the eye socket, and look for the post-orbital process, which is this little bump right here. I'm going to try to figure out where it lines up in terms of the length of the entire skull. So I think it's more towards the front half of the entire length of the skull. Compare this to this coyote skull. Check out, we find the post-orbital process right there, and it's more towards the back or the middle, kind of more towards the back of the skull, lengthwise. That's where it lines up. That's a trait of canids, so dogs, coyotes, foxes. This one's more towards the front, so we know we definitely don't have a canid. So it's a mammal that's a carnivore, not a canid, relatively small, perhaps a raccoon. To figure out if it's a raccoon or not, I think we can check out those cheek teeth. So I'm going to count the number of teeth behind the canine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Raccoons have 6 teeth. Cheek teeth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is definitely not a raccoon. Mammal, carnivore. 4 cheek teeth is probably in the family Mustelidae, which are weaselly type things like minks or a river otter. I know river otters have 4 cheek teeth. Mustelids usually have 4 or 5. How can we tell if this is a river otter or not? We can look at the back molar on the top and see if it has any kind of interesting shapes to it. There it is right there. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, look at this molar and see how it has those cusps. It's kind of dug out laterally, left to right. Look at the back molars of a river otter. It doesn't have those same lateral cusps, so we can eliminate river otter. So this is a mammal that's a carnivore, probably in Mustelidae, with back molars that have lateral cusps left to right, which means this, if you look at that tag, is Taxidae taxus, which is an American badger. Did I get it right? Oh, heck yeah. We got it.